Wolfman is a film that tells a basic werewolf story. However, this film stands out among the other werewolf films, mainly because of the werewolf in this film. This werewolf is a classic werewolf monster, and he's not any ordinary werewolf. He's the only werewolf to be labeled the Wolfman. This is a great film for so many reasons. The setting, the characters, the music, and I can't tell you how awesome the Wolfman is. He's one of the classic monsters, but unlike Dracula, the Mummy, or the Frankenstein monster, he's part human. One part of him is a vicious, ferocious beast who will attack anybody in sight. But the other side of him is a scared, lonely man who's afraid of the beast that's inside him. He fears himself. And that's one of the scariest parts of this movie. Now, the film stars Lon Chaney Jr. as both Larry Talbot and the Wolfman, and he does a great job as both characters. Which reminds me, another awesome part of this film are the transformation scenes, where Lon Chaney Jr. transforms from Larry Talbot to the Wolfman. Those scenes are awesome. Wrapping up this review, I feel there's not a lot I can say about the Wolfman that hasn't been said before. And if you're a fan of horror films, or just movies in general, I'm sure you know the whole ordeal. Even though it's way better than any werewolf film out today, it's similar to any werewolf film because all werewolf films are pretty much the same. I mean, not necessarily any side stories or newer characters, but you got a guy who gets bitten by a werewolf and then he himself becomes a werewolf. You get the gist of it. Overall, I'd give the original 1941 Wolfman film 4.5 stars. An awesome film, and again, one of my favorite classic horror films. After the original Wolfman film, there were about 4 sequels, my favorite being Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, starring Bela Lugosi as the Frankenstein monster. And February of next year, a Wolfman remake will be coming out. I'm kind of excited about this, but I hope they don't mess this film up. I hate it when people mess with the classic films. But I'm going to give it a chance, and I can't wait to see it.